All right, everybody. Well, today here we got the Clutch Cannabis Dispensary in Lorain, Ohio. We're right off a highway area, so I assume we might get a decent amount of traffic here today, but it is on a little bit of a weird pull-off road, so we'll see how that affects that. But they even got a drive-through area here. It looks like an old bank. And clearly, they are open for business. Love to see the drive-through areas. That's pretty interesting. Almost like now they want to promote it being driven around in vehicles, when just a few years ago they did not like that at all. Switching sides.
Right out of the gate, the setting matters more than you think. A dispensary built like an old bank with a drive-through isn't just a backdrop, it's symbolism. Society has shifted fast, and this location reflects that change. What used to be restricted is now normalized, even commercialized. The cameraman isn't just filming a building, he's capturing a cultural pivot point. The calm tone at the start feels almost deceptive, because beneath it lies a tension waiting to surface. You can already sense this isn't about cannabis. It's about perception, control, and how people react when something disrupts their routine.
Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for joining in. Nothing much. How about you?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
There you go.
At work. What do we got going on?
What do you mean?
You're just out here recording, and my employees told me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you out recording?
Why am I out recording?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Does that really matter, or?
Here's where intention gets introduced, and it's crystal clear. This isn't random filming. It's a deliberate First Amendment test that instantly raises the stakes. The cameraman frames it as a mission, not a hobby. And that framing matters because it signals confrontation is expected. He's not hiding from reactions. He's inviting them. The language about freedom and rights sets the tone for everything that follows. It plants a question in the viewer's mind. Will people respect those rights, or will emotion override logic? That question becomes the backbone of the entire encounter.
So, you know, being
why
online.
That doesn't really make any sense. Why you would walk out to me? Now, does it?
Okay.
I didn't consent to you coming up and walking up to me.
You are on private property.
No, I'm not.
But, okay.
No.
That's fine. The sheriff will be out in a little bit.
The sheriff will be out? What's he gonna do? Nothing? Oh, okay. That was the right answer. Nothing. Said it's no problem, but the sheriff is going to be out here. Just curious, so I called the sheriff. Brilliant. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What would make you feel more uncomfortable? Me with a camera or a police officer here with a camera?
Probably a police officer.
Probably a police officer. All right. Hey, well, just let them know that I asked you that and that was your answer.
All right.
The first interaction is subtle but telling. Curiosity mixed with discomfort is the default human response here. The employee approaches, not aggressively, but cautiously. That hesitation says everything. People don't know how to react to being recorded, even in public. The cameraman's calm, almost indifferent replies create a contrast. He's operating from confidence, while the other person is operating from uncertainty. That imbalance is where tension begins. It's not about conflict yet. It's about confusion, and confusion is often the first step toward escalation.
Howdy, Haas.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, just day by day.
There you go.
Filming for YouTube or something?
I'm sorry?
Filming for YouTube or something?
I don't know until it's done.
Fair enough.
I like that shirt though.
Thanks. It's my weird. Looks like I'm a swinger, but I'm not a swinger.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think we missed the FAPA fan in the window again. Just took a stroll out here to ask me that question.
Now the tone shifts slightly as the concept of consent gets introduced. This is where misunderstanding becomes obvious. The employee claims discomfort and lack of consent, but approaches the camera anyway. That contradiction is key. The cameraman points it out without raising his voice, flipping the situation logically. Then comes the classic move, calling the sheriff. It's almost reflexive. Instead of resolving discomfort through conversation, authority is summoned. That decision transforms a simple interaction into something much bigger. The moment the call is made, the stakes rise instantly.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for joining in, bro. We need more people out here like you. Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys heard the little beat, but I heard it.
This segment highlights a fascinating contradiction. When asked what's more uncomfortable, a random cameraman or a police officer, the answer is clear: the police. Yet despite that, the police are still called. That's human psychology in action. People fear authority more, but rely on it for reassurance. It's a paradox that drives much of this encounter. The cameraman doesn't argue aggressively. He just exposes the inconsistency. And that's powerful. Sometimes the strongest argument isn't loud. It's simply pointing out the truth and letting it sit there.
For a man with a camera. Jesus, almost caused an accident too, trying to get in here. Is he really gonna take up more than half the road?
You're on the
inside causing a disturbance with any of them?
I'm sorry?
Are you inside causing a disturbance with any of these people?
Am I inside causing a disturbance?
Inside the building. We got a call that you're inside causing a disturbance.
Oh.
Are you inside?
Am I inside?
Were you inside causing the disturbance?
No, I wasn't.
Don't be a smart ass, okay?
All right, you're dismissed.
Now we see the environment settle into a waiting phase, but it's not calm. It's charged. Small talk with passers-by adds a layer of realism, showing not everyone reacts negatively. Some people are indifferent, even friendly. That balance is important because it breaks the narrative that everyone feels threatened. It also reinforces that the situation itself isn't inherently problematic. It's the perception of it that creates tension. The cameraman remains steady, which only amplifies how others project their discomfort onto him.
You're gonna park in the middle of the road and tell me I'm causing the disturbance? Yeah. Oh, we got backup. Thank God. Serious situation here.
Hey, so real quick, your trespass from here. If you go inside at any point, you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Hey, thanks. Take it easy. Next time, don't block the road, or else you'll be cited for causing a disturbance. And don't be a smart ass either.
The commentary deepens as the cameraman reflects on the situation in real time. This is where observation turns into analysis. He's not just filming reactions, he's interpreting them. The earlier question about police versus a camera resurfaces as a central theme. It highlights how people process authority versus individual rights. The sheriff being called becomes inevitable at this point. The narrative shifts from curiosity to anticipation. Everyone watching knows what's coming next. It's no longer a possibility, it's a countdown.
Got them everywhere. Can't get rid of them.
Oh, I'm looking for a reaction. Yeah, you're really keeping the streets clean today, huh? Tell me I'm looking for a reaction and you come up with an attitude like that, you're dismissed, buddy. Jerk off. No wonder people hate you. Earning the hate right there. Earning the hate.
The energy ramps up significantly here. The waiting ends, and anticipation peaks. The cameraman subtly builds tension by describing what's about to happen. When law enforcement arrives, code 3. It feels excessive, and that's the point. The response doesn't match the situation. A man with a camera triggers an emergency-style arrival, and that mismatch becomes the centerpiece of criticism. It raises a serious question about resource use and judgment. The moment isn't just dramatic, it's revealing.
He's still trying to figure out how to get out of here. Still trying to figure it out. And driving is clearly not this guy's strong suit.
The arrival itself is chaotic. Lights, urgency, and even near accidents set the tone for what follows. Instead of calming the situation, the entrance escalates it visually and emotionally. The cameraman's commentary highlights this perfectly. This level of response feels disproportionate. It creates an immediate impression that something serious is happening, even though nothing actually is. That contrast between perception and reality becomes impossible to ignore.
And there he goes. Huh. Banging illegal U-turns.
The first direct confrontation with law enforcement begins, and assumptions take center stage. The officer immediately asks about a disturbance, something that doesn't exist. This shows how quickly narratives can form without evidence. The cameraman's responses are controlled but firm, refusing to play along with the assumption. The tension here isn't explosive, it's restrained, which makes it more intense. It's a battle of tone and authority rather than volume.
Drive-through dispensary spots go faster than the banks. That's kind of crazy. How's it going, man? Ah, dude, be careful. Don't even talk in there. They might call the cops on you. Seriously. I'm just out here taking pictures.
Now the dynamic shifts again as the cameraman asserts himself more strongly. Saying, "You're dismissed," flips expectations completely. It challenges authority in a way that's rare to see. The officer isn't used to that, and it shows. Backup arrives, which further emphasizes how quickly situations escalate when control feels threatened. The trespass warning adds another layer, even though it lacks a clear basis. This moment highlights how authority can sometimes operate on assumption rather than fact.
So I'd be careful. I'd be careful. Just ask him. Ask him what's going on. Just. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this guy right here. He's being an absolute clown about things, telling me not to be a smart ass because I'm not answering his questions, and
man.
told me I'm trespassed. I haven't even been here. It's crazy, man.
I saw you when I was driving by, and I said, man, I hope that's a constitutional officer.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, go and check me.
This is where things get messy. Conflicting claims, unclear authority, and visible frustration start to overlap. The cameraman calls out inconsistencies, while the officers attempt to maintain control. The scene becomes less about law and more about perception. Who looks right? Who sounds credible? That's what viewers start to judge. The lack of clear resolution at this point makes the tension linger rather than explode.